Words, language, communication. All animals have it. That's how it goes on this planet we know as Earth. And here's the thing. I learned American English because I live in a place called Alaska. You can think of us as Canadian, and that's where you're very wrong. And here's the deal. There are many words that I've heard from many languages, right? There's French, there's Espanol, there's English, I don't care what language it is. It's just sounds out of a person's mouth, and we make it mean something over time. And that's why I call myself an alien a lot. You may be wondering, what's the advantages of being a sextraterrestrial? Well, the advantage is words don't mean much to me, right? It's kind of just in one ear out the other, as if I was some alien who doesn't understand any human language. That's my advantage. Because, in a way, no words can bother me. And trust me, there was a time when I used to be human, right? I've heard words like, I don't know, nigger. I was called nigger in high school. I've heard the cotton picker joke, and I didn't get it at first. And then I learned some American history, and I did get it at first. With that being said, when you think about it, people created these words to do you wrong. They created these words to troll you. Yet, before these words had meaning, they were nothing. Anything from the nastiest language like moist, or flesh, or schlong, or coon. These words were nothing. They were just sounds that came out of a person's mouth and had absolutely no meaning when we were a bunch of cavemen. And over time, when language started to evolve into worldly communication, then it does mean something. And then you're gonna get dragged for it. You're gonna get all this infamy, and you're gonna end up on the news for it. I wanna teach y'all to be an alien. First step is you gotta wear these type of clothes. No one will mess with a guy who wears these type of clothes, because you're what I like to call a sextraterrestrial. You're a Xenos. Like me. And on top of that, you can hear any word you want. You can use any word you want. And it'll be no more than a human sound effect. Like, have you ever been offended when you hear a bear growling at you? Have you ever said, hey, that was really messed up, yo? Have you ever heard your little dog bark a certain sound effect at you that sounded like a slur for human beings? Did it ever go, "Rrr," and that meant like worthless human bastard or something like that? No, because we're only offended by each other. We're all in the same genus, and we find words to mean something, and we use them against each other. But here's the deal. If you were from another world, you just came up in here because you were looking for some earthling good, and you hear these words all the time, they mean nothing to you. You're just like, hello, humans, and then they make a word for you like a Xenos. You know what I mean? It would be a bunch of nonsense. Imagine if aliens had a word for humans, huh? Like, it made a sound effect. It went, and that was synonymous with a really insulting word in the English language. Like, I don't know, fudge packer, or jagweed, or jerk off. Imagine that sound effect was an alien's racial slur for humans. Would you be offended? Would you be offended if they could translate perfectly what that meant? If there was an animal out there who uses these words in their own language, do you think their other animals would be offended by it? If a brown bear meets a polar bear, and that polar bear says something racist to the brown bear because it's brown, would that cause a fight between a polar bear and a brown bear? No, not from what I've seen. We'd have to study every habitat with every piece of wildlife and do absolute, total research to every little word they use. So in conclusion, I want to teach y'all that as an alien, nothing is gonna hurt you. You're gonna be the most bulletproof species on this planet. And then when you meet real aliens later on, they will have words for you. And you're gonna smile and wave. And they're gonna smile and wave back. They might have the ugliest smile I've ever seen, because I don't know what the heck an alien looks like. At least you know y'all are on good terms, because those words ain't shit. Words have no power over anyone. It's called freedom of speech because it is free. It's nothing more than some white noise from white boys. Black power.